Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you this story. A few days ago, I asked a question on my Facebook page. Are these stories having an impact? Tell me how. And then just below that, I wrote, P.S. I'm not going anywhere. Because sometimes people can feel that if you're asking the question, maybe you're pondering leaving. And that's wasn't the point. So I wanted to be proactive in, in answering that question. Uh, So the comments took me uh, just to my knees in gratitude. Um, they were they literally said the reason why I do this. There were people saying it's because it's bringing about a change within them. They're able to hear their own stories and to remember and reflect and see more better. There were people who said it's the thing that is hopeful in the day. They look for it first thing in the morning, or sometimes at the end of the day, to find the hope in the day because everything else is so negative. There were people who said that it helps them see and understand the racial divide and want to do something about it. There were folks who said that it keeps them in their purpose aligned with who they are. Hundreds of comments that just really spoke to my why. Um, there is they all of these things spoke to the thing, and the thing is there is and has been for the last, I don't know, 100 years for sure, but probably forever. There is a thing that seeks to rip us apart. Our humanity, our ability to see one another. Anytime we get close to coming together, this thing rises up like nobody's business. It rises up bigger than you can even imagine, but it doesn't do it in a big roaring way. It does it in little nippy ways, and it is nipping at your humanity. And the obvious things that you're looking at are not the thing at all. That thing that seeks to keep you from seeing the humanity in somebody else, whether it's race, gender, sexuality, age, weight, it doesn't matter. That thing that keeps you from seeing the humanity in someone else will keep you from seeing the humanity in yourself. And this war against humanity has often come up in the form of a race war or a religious war or whatever kind of attack on who we all get to be. Being our true full self and belonging in that true full self is the thing that, whatever it is trying to keep us from. And right now, it's bigger and stronger than ever, but not in the ways you think. It's not as obvious, it's not as in your face as the things that are in your face. It is small and quiet. And as I learned from my professor, Dr. Elliot Rudwick, you can only destroy a wonderful, beautiful movement from the inside out, not from the outside in. So these things that seek to attack a sense of belonging that you have in yourself and a sense of belonging that you have with others are looming. And these stories that help us remember, recall, recollect, and remember our own self. And then when we see our own self, we can begin to see and give grace to the other who you misstoried because you tried to tell somebody else's story. So I tell these stories to not only maintain the truth that I know, but to share it with you by saying, if I tell you my story, maybe you'll look in and remember your lucky charms, your light, your bank that you cleaned as a child. These stories, daily stories, in your face, up close stories, are designed to keep us keeping on because I know we are going to get there. but we only get there together. Some on a later bus, but still there. So I'll keep telling these stories, and I want you to hear your story in it. Don't be so quick to refute the refutation of the refutation if you ain't creating shit yourself. Be prepared to tell your story, if not to me, to somebody. Because telling your story, telling our story, telling the truth about who we are is the thing that keeps us together. I love you, and it's time that you stop refuting and start creating.